So it sounds like I'm losing my voice, but I am not. My voice is here. I am here. You are here. And it is a beautiful Goddess Temple Sunday. If you are just joining us for the very first time, welcome. Yay, the goddesses are gathering. I'm so excited to let you know that I'm Abiola, and Goddess Temple Sunday is something magical that we do every single Sunday. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. East 10 a.m. Well, not next Sunday, but every single Sunday, usually 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and Instagram at Abiola TV. We're live. Come play with us. Your motivation, inspiration, and transformation set your week off right. Hello, goddesses. Yes, all the goddesses are in the house, and I'm so glad because this is going to be a powerful conversation. How do I know that? Because it has happened in the ether already. And today we are talking about resistance, overcoming resistance when you have a big, hairy, audacious, juicy goal that is there for you, or an objective or something that has been put into your heart or your mind, and that resistance is there. So does that sound like what we want to get into today? Yes, goddesses. And in fact, I see the goddess in the crowd who inspired today's conversation. I'm not going to call her name unless she calls herself out. But I'm so glad that you are here. She has a powerful song that she wants to release into the world. She's a member of my Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab, Mindset, Marketing, and Money. And she asked a couple of days ago, she said, how do I overcome the resistance? Because I'm doing everything but what I'm supposed to be doing. And anybody relate to that? You're doing everything but what you are supposed to be doing. And she was like, how to overcome the resistance. So I told her she has to dance with the resistance. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, right? How when spirit puts something into your heart and your soul and you're feeling that resistance, how to dance with resistance. Dance with it and leave it on the dance floor so that you can then do your work. Good morning, Goddess Marlene, Goddess Peggy, Goddess Blanche, Goddess Ashante, Goddess Janice, Goddess Norma. I see Goddess Shanita, Goddess Lorna. Hi, Goddess Lorna J. Thank you for putting the notes in the comments. I appreciate it. Hello, Goddess Sun Rain. Yes, the goddesses are here. So there's only one thing to do. Okay, so the goddess called herself out. She put on Facebook, probably me. Yes, Goddess Blanche, it is you, my miraculous, incredible, beautiful songbird, talented, amazing, inspirational client who has a voice that was definitely sent from the angels, healing hands that were sent from the angels, and has so many gifts in her life that she can't figure out which one to choose, although spirit is calling her forward on one at this very moment. So yes, Goddess Blanche, thank you for calling yourself out. She said, okay, dance with it. Yes, we're going to talk about that. Okay, so Goddess Kim Renee says she's got to go to Instagram. Her Facebook isn't working. All right, so let's just begin with a little bit of gratitude. Take a beautiful deep breath and let it out. Yes, beautiful deep healing breath, and let it out with sound. And I want you to tune in to that beautiful vibration, the highest vibration in the universe, the universal feeling of love, healing, appreciation, and power. And if you don't know what that feels like, just tune into the feeling of what it feels like to feel good, feeling God. Tune into that vibration. Yes, feel it wash over you. And take the hand of the beautiful goddess to the left of you. Hello, goddess. Maybe she's over in Seattle and you're here in New York with me. Take the beautiful hand of the goddess to the right of you. Okay, I felt that. She's over in South Africa and I'm over here in Cincinnati. And just tune into that deep feeling of, yes, we are not alone. We are in this infinite circle that runs throughout this universe. And how amazing that is, how great that is, how great thou art. And we begin with Mother, Father, God. Thank you so very, very much for waking us up today. Thank you for giving us the divine assignment that you gave us when you opened our eyes this morning and you said, you, my child, you have been chosen for another moment. Thank you for reminding us that every breath we take, we are winning the lottery with every breath that we take. It is the lottery that says that you are the chosen one. You are the one who has been chosen to share your gifts, your talents, your magic, your breath, your energy with all of us. Take a deep breath and remind yourself. Thank you so much, Mother, Father, God, for reminding us that we are chosen, that we are loved, that this is our moment, that this is our time, and that all is well. All is well. Feel into that vibrational energy. All is well. Maybe say it out loud. All is well. Thank you for bringing us together in this sacred and global sister circle of healing. Let us get exactly what we came to get in this sacred and divine space. I ask you to guide us, guide our words, our thoughts, our actions, and our interactions. And as always, I ask you to please continue to guide and keep me and let me know where you would have me go, what you would have me do, what you would have me say, and to whom. In your name, we say, amen, ashe, and so it is. Yes, 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 goddesses. Amen, ashe, and so it is. Yes, we do declare and we do begin. All right, so let's get this beautiful, sacred, healing party started. Oh, yes. Hello, goddesses. Okay, good. Goddess Kim, hi. Good to see you. All right. So, yes, we are talking about resistance. We're talking about resistance. So you have a big, hairy, scary, audacious goal, something that you were born to put into the world, something that you feel like, maybe it's a book. Maybe it's a course. Maybe it's a talk. Maybe it's a song. Maybe it's a dance. Maybe it's a project, a program, a service, or all of the above. But there, hello, resistance, my old friend, greets you at the front door. So what do you do? What am I talking about? What do I mean when I say dance with it? Well, what do we usually do? I will share with you when I was working on my last book on the Sacred Bombshell Handbook of Self-Love and resistance came up. It was overwhelming for me. And so what did I do? I procrastinated. That's what we do, right? Because resistance is a combination of worry and fear and procrastination and worry and more fear and all of the above. And that's what we do. And we say, okay, we bargain with ourselves. Well, I'll work on it for 5 minutes. I'll work on it for 10 minutes. And we wait until we feel like doing it, right? Let me know in the comments. Don't leave me out here by myself. Let me know if you are a person who's like, okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for inspiration to strike, or I'm going to wait for motivation to strike. Here's the secret, the big secret that nobody ever tells us. You will not feel like doing it. You're never going to feel like doing it. If you sit around and you just wait until you feel like doing it, yes, you may have bursts of motivation where you're like, okay, today I feel like doing it, so I'm going to do it today. And then what happens tomorrow? Nothing, nada, zip, zero. So it cannot be where you are waiting for inspiration to strike, or you're waiting until you feel like doing it. You will never feel like doing it. Why? Right? You may feel like, well, then why? Why was this put in my heart and put on my soul and put on my spirit if I'm not going to feel like doing it? Goddess Ashante says, yes, yes, yes. Why? Well, our beautiful, incredible reptilian brain is programmed to keep you from doing it. Your brain wants to keep you from doing anything crazy. Your brain wants to keep you alive. And so your brain cannot read the difference between I'm going to write this book and expose myself and put myself out there, and I'm going to go jump off a cliff or skydiving or whatever. To all of that, your brain says, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, I think not. I think something is on Netflix that you really urgently need to look into right this very moment. I think you really, really need to go see what is happening on Netflix, because right now that is our priority. Our priority is not to write this book, or not to launch this course, or not to, go out there trying to speak on a stage where people are going to judge us. No, ma'am. Our priority is to stay safe on this sofa, watching Netflix right now, and eating some Cheetos or some crackers or some whatever is your food drug of choice, and stay safe. That's what your brain wants you to do. Your brain is designed to do that. And for, centuries and centuries, that was working. That worked for us. But you're not going to feel like, you're not going to sit around also and think yourself out of procrastination. You're not going to think yourself out of resistance. And so what do we do instead? We got to figure out a way to dance with it. We got to figure out a way to hang with it. Like, okay, resistance is coming to the party. And it's by reminding ourselves that, first of all, resistance is a part of the process. Type that into the comments and say it out loud. Resistance is a part of the process. It's a part of the process. It is designed that way. Goddess Blanche said, yes, David Chappelle on Netflix. Goddess Janet said, Netflix is a drug. It is a drug. Oh my gosh. Side note that is totally relevant. Propaganda, the word propaganda, PR, the whole PR industry, when it was originally created, was created from the propaganda industry. It was the same thing. And they were like, okay, well, we need a different term because propaganda doesn't sound that good when you're pushing whatever. The person who created Netflix, and I'm sure there's probably no connection, but I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I really think there is the great nephew of the person that originally created propaganda in the 1940s in this country. His great nephew created Netflix. So yes, it is a drug. It is a drug, and it is sitting there helpful, waiting for you with a drink and a smile when you're supposed to be doing the things that you are wanting to be doing. So we have to remind ourselves, resistance, yes, Goddess Norma, resistance is a part of the process. Yes, Goddess Janice, resistance is a part of the process. Yes, Goddess Ashante, resistance is a part of the process. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. The moment when we have that beautiful creative idea that we want to put into the world, the same exact way that our earthly parents want to keep us safe and say, oh, okay, that may be too much. I don't want you to be out there and possibly get hurt or scared or wounded with your big ideas in the world. Your brain is actively doing the same thing. Goddess Kim Renee says Instagram is her drug. It's all the same. Yes. Goddess Shanita says Facebook is hers. All right, come on out the closet. Yes. Yes. It's all the same thing to our brain, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, a drink, a sexy man, whatever. It is distraction that your brain says, ooh, okay. All right. All right. Our brain likes habits. Our brain likes safety. Your brain does not want you out there risking and experimenting and putting yourself out there in a big, bright, potentially scary, harmful way. So that's why we've got to dance with it. That's why we've got to remind ourselves that, oh, great. Oh, I must be onto something really good. Look how big the resistance is. However big the resistance is however big your magic is that you're wanting to birth. However big the resistance is that's trying to stop you is how big your mojo is that you are coming forward with. Like, wow, okay, I've got some big resistance showing up for this. well, then what you are wanting to birth must be magnificent. It must be resplendent. It must be really glorious, because the resistance is just that big, just that big. So let's just affirm that. Type that into the comments. What I am creating is magnificent. Even if you don't know what you're creating yet, even if you've been hesitating and, procrastinating on it for weeks, days, months, years, whatever it is, what I am creating is magnificent. What I am birthing is incredible. Let's affirm it. Let's take it back. Yes, yes, yay. The pink pill lady say hi from Rome. Yes, goddesses. Hello. Hi, Goddess Tracy. Yes, what you are birthing is just that magnificent. Yes, Goddess Shanita. Yes, Goddess Kim Renee. What I am creating is magnificent. It is absolutely magnificent. And so what we want to do is let's get a really clear picture of that magnificence. Because what Netflix or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or all of the above does for us is it gives us another picture to focus on. So let's just get very clear. Close your eyes. Close your beautiful eyes and take a breath. And let's try just some instant visualization. So pick one, only one, of your beautiful, big, hairy, scary, audacious goals. And I want you to see in your mind's eye, we're going to create like a little story, a Facebook story of our own, an Instagram story of our own, of this goal realized. So if it is writing a book, I want you to see a clear picture of you holding that book. If it is you launching a course or a service or a program or a product, you can visualize, see in front of you your website with, the button that says, for sale, welcome, click here, whatever it is. For beautiful Goddess Blanche and her incredible song that is going to change and heal the world that we need it in our lives right now, I want you to see yourself standing with a group, see yourself standing on a stage and the audience is cheering. My speakers, see yourself standing on a stage and the audience is cheering and they are crying because this is the gift that they needed. This is the mother's milk that they needed to feed upon the nourishment that they need for the next stage of their lives. Create like just a little 3-second clip in your mind, you standing there and feeling complete joy, complete appreciation that here is this part of the journey for you realized. Here is this beautiful book, song, dance, product, program, service, business, company, shout, happiness, whatever it is, realized there for you, with you. A little 3-second visualization, a 3-second clip that you can remind yourself, oh, okay. And I want you to feel into that. What does that feel like to be in that moment and see your book? There it is. Get a clear picture. See your name on the cover. See your beautiful face on the cover, Goddess Janice. We are working on that. See that so very clearly and richly. Take a deep breath. Come back into your body and open your eyes. You've done it. You have been there. You have already created and birthed it. And now we just need to just step into it. Now we need to just step into it because you see, you have done it. You have created it, and what you've created is there. It's there in the world. And so, yes, that is a beautiful affirmation. Goddess Marla says, my business is going to be huge. It's going to be huge in exactly the way that it needs to be. So let's affirm that. My vision is already huge. My vision is already huge. Type that into the comments. My vision is huge. My vision is bright. My vision is shiny. My vision is necessary, is needed. My vision is needed. My vision is what someone is waiting for. We are the ones we have been waiting for. And so let's talk about how to get to that vision, because I know it feels good, because I was seeing it for you. I was seeing it for me. I was seeing it for all of us. So Goddess Blanche, I saw you. I visualized you there on that beautiful stage, singing that healing song, and then bringing us all into a town hall discussion afterward of the issues that you brought up, of the healing that you brought up, of the healing that is so needed in our community. Goddess Janice, let me talk about, I love to brag about the beautiful goddesses in my program, the Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab, Money, Mindset, and Marketing. Mindset, Marketing, Money. If you want to join us, go to richgoddess.club and start free richgoddess.club. But let me brag for a moment on Goddess Janice. This beautiful goddess showed up in the program, is now creating, working on creating her beautiful program, and didn't let me know that she already has another program that's created, has a book that's created that are just sitting on the shelf. How many of us have gifts that we don't even put out there because we don't think that are worthy? We don't think that these gifts are worthy, that we've already created. It is already done, that are sitting on the shelves, physically or metaphorically sitting on the shelf. Sitting on the shelf. Let's take these gifts off the shelf and put them into the world. Yes, Goddess Kim Renee, my vision is already huge, bright, shiny, necessary, and needed. Yes, Goddess Blanche says, I feel the chills. Yes, Goddess Norma, my vision is already huge. Yes, Goddess Blanche, my vision is what someone is waiting for. Yes, Goddess Marla, my vision is huge. My vision is necessary. My vision is bright. Yes, beautiful Goddess Marla. She says, yes, I do that all the time in terms of leaving her vision on the shelf or having something that is hidden there that is miraculous and amazing. You're not starting from scratch. None of you. You're already bringing gifts and talents and amazing things. And that beautiful vision that we just saw, that is the next logical step. The things that you want to create and birth are already the next logical step. When we make them so that they're so scary and they feel unreachable and they feel unattainable, that's when your brain says, okay, I'm going to help her out right now and have her click onto Instagram. I'm going to do my girl a solid and have her turn on Netflix because this is too scary. Instead, let's get to where, oh, that is the next logical step. Type that into the comments. My vision is the next logical step. My book is the next logical step. My giving speeches is the next logical step. My courses, my products, my services, the things that you want to create, that's the next logical step. Of course, that's what you should be doing. Of course, that's exactly what you should be doing. And that's how we dance with resistance. That's how we dance with the resistance. What? I remember like back in the club days. Yes, shout out to New York City clubs. Back in, the club days like 8 years ago or whatever, you're out there and you're like, you're trying to chill with your friends and dance with, your friends, and some creep comes up and is trying to dance with you. It's like, okay, are you going to get into a fight to get away from this person in the club? No, probably not. You gonna dance a little two-step, whatever, and turn your back. Dance with it and move away. That's what you want to do with resistance, because what we resist persists. So when you push back and you beat yourself up, you will never make yourself small enough to accomplish your goals. You will never make yourself small enough, beat yourself enough that you feel like doing it. And so blaming and shaming yourself and trying to ridicule yourself and saying, oh my goodness, why didn't I do it again? And treating yourself as if you are broken is exactly what we do not want to do. Because you are not broken, you are not flawed, you are, I promise you, not the one flawed thing in this magnificent universe. You are not. Like, it's just not possible. It's just not possible that with all of this beautiful perfection that we cannot see when we're blinded by the news and Netflix and Instagram and whatever else. If there's a park, a patch of green somewhere near you, go and look at the perfection in that. Go and look at that is the mirror. That's the mirror of who you are. That's the magnificence and the expansion that is possible for you. And so, yes, your vision is the next logical step. So, hello, resistance. Oh, okay, you're here. Wow. All right. Oh, resistance, shout out. Resistance is at the club, y'all. Oh, resistance is here. Look how magnificent what I'm wanting to do must be, because resistance is in the house. Hey, all right, resistance. Hey, deuces. Yes, Goddess Marla, two-step and move. Two-step and move. So how do we do that? All right, so some of the simple ways to be able to two-step around our beautiful, incredible brain that is just trying to keep us safe are, think about like when you're a child, right? And you want to do something, and a lot of times like our parents we're just trying to, again, keep us safe, which as adults keeps us small. So the reward that we want, whether the reward is, Netflix or Instagram, or the reward could be, going out and doing something kind and fun and amazing for yourself or with your partner or whatever. The reward that we want, what we usually do is we're like, okay, I'm just going to watch, Netflix, or I'm going to look at Instagram for 15 minutes and then I'm going to, write my newsletter, my emails, whatever it is that you're needing to do, right? Instead of doing that, let's move the reward to after what it is that you are wanting to create. So if the reward for you is 15 minutes on Instagram, or, I'm going to go hang out on Facebook, or I'm going to watch Netflix or whatever, move the reward to after. Okay. So number one, offer yourself a reward, whatever the reward is. I'm going to go and I'm going to get my nails done, or I'm going to go do my nails myself, or I'm going to give myself a facial. I'm going to whatever. All right. Whatever it is, offer yourself a reward and make the reward after you do whatever it is that you're needing to do. Yes, Goddess Blanche. Shout out to resistance. I want to dedicate this next hit to resistance. So number one, offer yourself a reward. The same like our parents would do. Okay, well, you can go outside and play after you clean your room. You can go outside, you can have the cookies or the dessert or whatever after you finish your homework. And that for us felt horrible. So of course, as adults, we don't want to do that. So we're like, great, I'm grown. I can skip to the reward. I can just go and do that now. And so you're not doing this to punish yourself. You're not doing this to punish yourself. We don't want to do that. No. You are doing this in order to birth your things that you came to birth. You're doing this because as human beings, we're wired to move away from things that scare us and move toward pleasure. So you're doing this to offer yourself a magnificent gift for your magnificent gifts. Think of it that way. Not that you are, you're not disciplining yourself. Discipline, willpower, all of those things do not work. Do not work. You're not pressuring yourself, anything like that. Okay. There's a beautiful reward that I'm promising myself. And after I spend 30 minutes writing, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. So you're not saying you're just delaying the gratification, and it's okay. All right. And it's all right. Yes. Number one, offer yourself a reward, and the reward comes after you've done whatever it is that you've done. All right. Number two, let's start to get honest with ourselves. So if you are saying, I don't have time to, I signed up, I'm here, I'm in the Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab with Abiola, and I see other people making their videos or doing whatever and kicking butt, and I feel like I don't have time to. Change the language. Let's change the language to I don't want to, because that allows you to get real with yourself. If you're saying, I don't have time to write my book, I don't want to write my book. Ooh, that hits somewhere different. I don't have time to watch these lessons. I don't want to watch these lessons. I don't have time to launch my program. I don't have time to, promote myself as a speaker. I don't want to promote myself as a speaker. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Get real with yourself. Okay. So change the language. Yes, Goddess Kim Renee. Number 2, get honest. Change the language. Change the language, because that's going to give you what you need in order to change your behavior. All right. So change the language from, I don't have time to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And when you say that, that's going to bring you to number 3. All right. Number 3. Yes. Thank you for the hearts, Instagram. Yes. Number 3, scan your body and see where you felt that. I don't have time to launch my book. I don't have time to go and record this song, right? Goddess Planter. I don't have time to figure out how to do it. Ooh, where in your body do you feel it? Do a scan. Close your eyes. And when you say those words, where do you feel it? Is it in your belly? Is it in your chest? Is it down your root chakra? Where do you feel it in your body? And the reason we want to do that is because the cool thing about becoming aware of where this fear is residing in our bodies is that when you pay attention in your body and you say, oh, okay, feeling that in my belly. Oh, okay. I feel it right there. My joy chakra. Yep, that's where it is. It starts to dissipate. It starts to dissipate because resistance is like a child that's saying, pay attention to me. Look at me. Don't do that. Come play with me. Don't write your book. Come play with me. And so sometimes it just wants to be noticed and acknowledged. All right. Sometimes it just wants to be noticed and acknowledged. Okay, let me dance with you for 2 seconds on this dance floor. All right, fine. All right. So just scan your body. Just see where it is. And say, okay, what do you want me to know? What are you going to teach me? What are you here to teach me? What are we afraid of? What do you want me to know? And so then the resistance may say to you, this is scary. Or it may just, I'm scared. And so you say, yeah, okay, I got it. It is scary. Just acknowledge it. All right? Just acknowledge it. Goddess Kim Renee says, I feel it in the sacral and the third eye. Yes, which makes sense because Goddess Kim Renee is a divine healer, a very powerful prophetess who has come with so many gifts. So many gifts. So yes, scan your body, see where it is and acknowledge it. Yes, it is scary. And allow it to dissipate. Yes. Number 3, scan your body. Feel into it and allow it to dissipate. Acknowledge it. Yes, exactly, Goddess Blanche. Scan your body. See where you feel it. Yes, she said, I don't want to expose myself and my song and risk judgment. Ah, that's what resistance came to teach her. Yes, that's what resistance came to teach you. Yes, ask it. What are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to teach me? I'm scared that people will laugh at us. Oh, ooh. Or I'm scared that if I do that, I'll go broke. I'll end up homeless. I'm scared that if I do that, my family will hate me. They'll say, why did you do that? They'll be ashamed of me. Ooh, yes. Goddess Marlene says, I feel fear in my belly. Yes, acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Because again, what we resist persists. Type that into the comments. Somebody watching this afterwards needs to see that what we resist persists. And so instead of pushing against it, and now you up in the club arguing with this fool in the corner for 15 minutes, now you got to be possibly carried out of there. Right? Take a deep breath, scan your body, ask the resistance, what are you here to teach me? What is it? What is it? Okay, all right, my love, here I am. What are we afraid of? What are you here to teach me? Goddess Janet says, I feel it in my heart, scared and not worthy. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, and you are worthy, so worthy. You are so worthy that your maker woke you up today and put a library talking about Goddess Janice, prolific author, put a library in your heart and said, my daughter, I want you to go forward and empower others. My daughter, yes, I know that when you look around, this world looks messed up, but don't focus on that. I chose you. I need you to be a part of the first team that is going to come in and help clear up all of this. All of this. Yes, what we resist persists. Goddess Blanche, with her healing voice and healing songs and healing hands, says, I feel it in my lower back on the left side. Ooh, yes, Goddess. Yes. And so let's clear it. Let's clear it. And you may need help. You may need to talk to a therapist or an energy healer or a masseuse or a coach. Don't think that you need to do it all yourself. We're not meant to do it all ourselves. Otherwise, you would have been put on an island solo somewhere to figure it out. No, you have been put here on this planet at this beautiful time for everything, that every part of the community, for us to come together, for us to do this together, for us to rise together. No sister left behind, no. Yes, what we resist persists, so we are not resisting it. We are dancing with it. Yes, Goddess Marlene, absolutely. Get a beautiful Reiki healer, an energy healer. Goddess Allison, Goddess Damali is here in the comments. Goddess Damali is a Reiki healer to help to clear and shift and move it. Do some EFT tapping. Google Abiola and EFT and tap through it. Clear it. Clear it. I shared with you that hypnotism, hypnotherapy has been so transformational for me that I am studying it to add it as a gift to you because I know that it shifts things. So yes, we do not have to stay stuck. We absolutely do not have to. So then number 3, we did scan your body. Number 4, we did in the beginning, we see it from the end, right? Number 4 is visualize, see it from the end. And then number 5 is, and this is really, really powerful. It's going to sound very simple, but it's very powerful. Give yourself a countdown and do it. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. So number 4, visualization. See it from the end. Get a very clear picture. Hello, Goddess Tasha. Hello, Goddess Sheree. Hello, Ms. Social Butterfly. Get a very clear picture for yourself. Create an Instagram story in your brain of what that success looks like. Okay? So after you've scanned your body, you've asked your body, okay, you've asked resistance, what is it that you came to teach me? You can either choose to journal on it at that moment, or then you can move on to presenting the story. Well, here's a visualization. Here's what we get. Here's the beautiful reward of us standing there with our book, or us launching our course, or us being on a stage and the audience saying, this is just the milk that I needed today. Exactly what I need today. All right. And then number 5 is that you are going to give yourself a countdown into inspired action. And again, it sounds really simple, but I'm going to show you what it is. And this is designed by a woman named Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins, who does a lot of cognitive behavioral brain training and techniques. Okay. So the way that the countdown looks is you sit down, you're saying, okay, all right, fine. I told Abiola that I was going to write 5 pages today. I know now that I'm never going to feel like it, so I'm going to sit and do it. All right, but Netflix is calling me. Maybe it's a good time to call and check on my parents. Maybe it's a good time to check on my children. Maybe there's something else that I need to be doing. I need to go look through Instagram. There's something else I need to be doing. So when the moment that you feel that, you're going to close your eyes, scan into your body, find the resistance, ask what it wants to teach you, show it the picture of the after, and then say, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like Janet, remember Janet back in the days? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And what that is doing is that you're going to bypass the part of your brain. I know it sounds crazy, but just stay with me. You're going to bypass the part of your brain that says don't do it and spring into action. At that moment, just do it, whatever it is. Do not sit and think and wait. Do not, because you are going to talk yourself out of it. Just go into inspired action. Start to create. What you're doing is you're creating a new trigger for yourself. Instead of the trigger of fear, when you are needing to do something, you're going to give yourself that countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are creating a new trigger for yourself that every time your brain hears that, your brain is going to know, okay, it's inspired action time, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to commit to, for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to do whatever it is. Okay? So yes, number 5, give yourself a countdown to inspired action and do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And just do it. Just do it. Commit for 30 minutes. And if you feel like you don't have 30, start with 15. Start with 15. Okay, so we're going to do this week, and I'm going to see you a lot this week because I'm doing a spiritual business video series because I won't be here next week. So this week I will see you every single day. Create a new trigger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why do my fingers not do that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you don't have to do the finger part. Just do the countdown part. And take inspired action. All right? Take inspired action. Affirm that before we go. I take inspired action. Yes, I take inspired action. What do? I take inspired action. Is it any old action? No, I take inspired action. Because you know that you are never going to feel like doing it. Hello, Girlfriend Manifesto. You know that you will never feel like it. Inspiration, waiting for that. Inspiration is temporary. Motivation is temporary. Okay? Discipline, willpower will not happen. You're going to take inspired action. Step 5. Yes, I take inspired action. Okay? I take inspired action. Hello, Goddess Sandra. I take inspired action. Yes, this is going to be a miraculous, incredible, marvelous manifesting week for you, where you are going to create big things, amazing things. And I cannot wait, in the beautiful coming out of the energy of this full moon, to see what you are birthing. We are leaving resistance here in this full moon energy, because now you know how to dance with it and free yourself, and this is going to be exactly the week that you need. Do you receive that today, my goddesses? Are we receiving that today? Yes. I know we ran super long, but this is exactly what we needed. I take inspired action. Yes, Goddess Ashante. I take inspired action. Yes, Goddess Norma. I take inspired action. Yes, Divine Nomad. I take inspired action. Yes, Amateur Sage. I take inspired action. Yes, Goddess Shanita. Divine Nomad says, yes, I receive it. Be seen, be heard, launch a movement, goddesses. Namaste. The sacred goddess in me sees and adores the sacred goddess in you. Bye. Hit the share button. Bless your timeline. Hit the share button.